Hey, Yu-Gi-Oh players, back with another deck list from ChatGPT. Had a little conversation with ChatGPT about what types of deck I can make with Ojamas that would make sense, and we collaborated a little bit. We settled on this. So this is my Dark Simorgh Chaos Quick Draw deck. Um, Ojama Synchro. Okay, so it's not perfect. I'm not particularly. I'm happy with this build. I think it's kind of fun. So I'm at 43. So my old theory, ChatGPT gave me a 40 card deck, but it was lackluster in a couple areas. One of the things they wanted me to do was play one poly, but double King of the Swamp. I wanted to play double poly and double King of the Swamp because I want to see that consistency. Essentially, what you want to do, what I found had some theory, a hypothesis that I used to play back in the day was that I would play about 45, 46 cards in my Ojama deck, so that I would play one copy or two copies, and then I would see less of the vanillas when I do a hand. Like for instance, here let's just do one. That's a pretty decent hand. That's pretty up. Drew the vanilla. No vanilla. Because I sorted it, but yeah, vanilla, no vanilla, no vanilla, no vanilla, vanilla. Okay, so that's just kind of the thought. So not 100% consistent, whatever, but that is okay, whatever. I think this is a fine deck so far. So let's just run down the cards and we'll talk about it. It's going to be one Chaos Sorcerer, two Dandelion, one Dark Simorgh, two Debris Dragon, one Gores, two Drunk Synchron, two King of the Swamp, three Ojama Blue, two Ojama Red, one Pike Shredder Zombie, two Quick Draw Synchron, one Raikou, one Sangan, three Ojama or three of the Vanillas, one Ojama Black, one Green, one Yellow, one Brain Control, two Enemy Controller, Future Fusion, Heavy Storm, Mystical Space Typhoon, two Country, two Magic, two Polymerization, one Pot of Avarice, one Mirror Force, Regeki Break at three, Solemn Judgment, and a Torrential Tribute. So the Regeki Break is the reason why I wanted to play this deck. And it is now opening up more Ojama variants in my mind because I didn't even realize that, it's Regeki Break is like a better Snipe Hunter, and the Snipe Hunter variant is like the first Ojama deck I decided to play. And I need to build one. I think that needs to go on the list. But so you go Monk into Snipe Hunter with the Oja Magic, and then you get 3 attempts to pop cards in the field with the Snipe Hunter. So that's the main combo. The first Ojama deck that I played, it was really fun. Somebody told me that like Stardust can't negate a Snipe Hunter, and that was one of the reasons why I wanted to play the deck too. So we're playing Dandy, and we're playing Quick Draw because we can make the Drill Warrior, and the Drill Warrior's ability to recycle materials, recycle effects. I really like that effect. So that's why I wanted to play this. Also, I wanted to play Simorgh because I wanted to do a Chaos variant as well, and Simorgh is like a Chaos card, which has like a core synergy with this deck, sort of, because of like Sangan, Junk Synchron, Canister. If I remember to put it in, yep, this it did. But Chaos Sorcerer also is very easy to get out in this deck because we have the Ojama engine. The entire Ojamas are lights. So like in the Tengu format, Ojama Chaos becomes very powerful, in my opinion, because we have whatever. That's neither here nor there. So I'll just talk about that later. But we have cards. I don't know. They all just seem to flow really well together because we got Debris Dragon. Debris Dragon brings back Ojama card, so then you could like Debris, bring back Ojama Blue, Crash, get a search. Debris Dragon, bring back Ojama Knight, have that 2k defense, 2500 defense. You can bring back a king. If we were to Future Fusion, dump all the vanillas just to get those dead draws. Thin your deck out, which would be ideal in a deck with 40 cards. Then you'd want this play. That would be really nice because then you could thin your deck 3 cards. But whatever. Future Fusion's still nice for putting like Future Fusion is also really nice for just foolish barreling like double blue or red blue, or just like, well, you'd probably want to do double blue so that you could country and try to revive it, or use your Debris Dragons or Junk Synchrons to bring it onto the field. We have plays like Quick Draw and an Ojama to make Nitros, because Nitro has a 2800 attack. That's a pretty nice play. I like that play. We do also have Red Plague, Red Swarm with the Ojamas, and then go into a Brio. Plus, then we have Debris Dragon with the Dandelion to make Black Rose. We also have Debris Dragon into King of the Swamp to make a Black Rose. We have Iron Chain Dragon as an option for a beater, with Debris Dragon pulling back a vanilla and then making a beater. We have token Ojamas are a lot like tokens, so you can go, let's say, the main combo, you go, you know, blue dies, search country, magic, have red in hand. Next turn, play country, summon magic, or summon blue back with magic. Search vanillas, reds in your hand, summon red, swarm with all 5 vanillas, and then you can like econ and snatch cards, and disrupt plays or whatever. Plus, then also with country's ability to kind of swarm, we have, it's kind of like a token. We can swarm with enemy controller a little bit here. And then why I wanted to try this out is because now I want to play Regeki Break, because I was thinking of the Snipe Hunter. I think I already mentioned this a little bit. Maybe, sorry if I'm repeating, but this reduces the dead draws. You know what I'm saying? Like if you draw a vanilla, Regeki Break makes it not the end of the world. Plus you're loading your graveyard up with like material for Ojama Magic, for Pot of Avarice, for country, or not Ojama Magic, sorry. Pot of Avarice and country, and Junk Synchron and Debris Dragon. It sets up plays like that. Plus it's also like spot removal. So you can deal with stuff that's like annoying. Regeki Break is like an MST, so like the cards that really counter Ojamas, this helps mitigate that a lot. You got MST and Heavy Storm as well, so you have 5 back row spot removals, plus then we're playing the Raikou too as well. Just to have that like sort of spot removal and just like mix and mold the decks together. Polymerization too, I was also thinking about this, and like I could cut this engine entirely and just go for a pure variant, but I just don't want to give up being able to fuse mismatch draws of these cards to make Ojama Knight. 2,500 defense isn't anything to laugh at. It'll force your opponent to play a little bit harder to get that off the field. If, you know what I mean, that's like worst case scenario with it. But then also too, you have Junk Synchron, which can go into a level 8 Synchro, which I only have Stardust for now, so maybe I need to rethink my extra deck a little bit. You can go like Red Dragon Archfiend or something like that. It's just Stardust was just a level 8, but Junk Destroyer, is that in this yet? No, we don't have Junk Destroyer yet, sorry. So there's just that level 8 Synchro that is live there. What about Trident? It has to be dragons. Okay. But I don't know. I just saw the wind synergy with Dark Simorgh, I don't know. This is just like a ChatGPT contraption, you know what I mean? Like I try to like add to it too a little bit, but it's just like it looks cool. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's gonna be fun to try out. When I get all these deck profiles done, I'll do some matches with them and see how they do. But it's just this is kind of like the next deck in the profile, and I got to rebuild that Monarch deck now. Shit. But yeah. So there you go. There's my Ojama Quick Draw, Dark Simorgh Chaos Synchro deck. I hope you liked it. Whatever. Have a nice day.